Hello everyone. Kathy and I are traveling these days, and one of my favorite things to do when we're out and about is just to talk to the locals, find out what's going on in their communities so that we can find really neat places to go visit, things that that are kind of off the beaten path, that aren't on the tourist attraction list. And what that causes me to do is to kind of listen in to what people around me are saying if we're sitting at a restaurant, just to see, for instance, what's a great restaurant to go to. And what I've noticed, what I've overheard several times here recently, are conversations that started off innocently enough. Conversation that might start off with everybody at the table talking about gas prices. And we'll just use that for an example. It starts off with everybody agreeing that gas prices are too high. Something needs to be done about it. What I've seen happen, though, is it very quickly turns into a blame session. People blame politics, people blame corporation, everybody seems to be blaming. And even if they all agree on what to blame, nothing's being done to fix it. So it got me thinking about blame. What does blame do? It does one thing. It makes us victims. It holds us hostage to the situation. So I want to challenge you. Next time you catch yourself blaming, no matter what it is, whether it's the President of the United States, the past President of the United States, the big corporations, whatever it is, if you're blaming, if you find yourself blaming, call a timeout. That is not doing anything. Now, you can look at what caused it. I'm not saying don't do that. You can look at what caused it so that you can find a way to avoid it next time. If it happens to be politics that you're blaming, how can you vote differently? Because here's the thing. Anything that we find in our lives that we can blame something else for causing, we have the power to choose something different. And see, that's where we get caught up. Blaming is easy. We can blame the President of the United States. We can blame Congress. We can blame the Senate. We can blame the judiciary system. We can blame the churches. We can blame the schools. We can blame big corporation. We can blame our parents. We can blame our friends. We can blame all day long. That doesn't do anything. If we look at that situation and learn from it, then we have to take action. Now, that action may be as simple as choosing something different. If gas prices are what you're blaming something else about, if that's what's big on your mind right now, you can choose something different. Now, your choice might not be to choose a different gas price, but your choice might be to change the way you travel, the way you use the gases, so that you're not having to do so much, so you're not having to spend so much. If it's healthcare, there are choices to be made. You can pay one price or you can pay another price, but as long as you're blaming, you're not doing anything. So trade out blame for action. Blaming serves no purpose other than to keep you a victim. So take action. Make a choice. Now, that choice might be something different that puts us in a place of vulnerability. We feel vulnerable because if we make the wrong choice, we're going to feel bad about ourselves. Yeah, but at least you made a choice. You did something. You took a step. So take a step. Choose different. Choose to not be a victim. So I challenge you. Tune in. What are you blaming these days? How can you choose something different? How can you take action? That will make all the difference in the world. Because when enough people start choosing something different, things change. If it doesn't change globally, it will at least change your experience of life. So everybody stay well, and we'll talk to you again next week. Until then, tune in to How You're Blaming and make different choices.